good. Jeff and Ebblyn have decided that I am setting the precedence for you two.
Are you?
And yes, you're not allowed to say anything. And then Evil Lynn decides, because I talk about, and this is how ignorant they are. They have not listened in the past. Because I talk about Roddy's training, I'm eBaying for a trainer.
But the trainer's already paid for.
I know, and the trainer's been paid for since he was, 8 weeks old?
Yeah.
So I paid all of it ahead. Well, because I mentioned him, and I talk about it, therefore, I must be eBaying. Now, see, we need to understand something very clearly here, okay? So you're aware, Evelyn decides one night, in the middle of the night, she's got to go on YouTube. And she needs people to inform Jeff. She's got 10 minutes left on her phone. I'm going to really dramatize this, okay? It's not charging. All right, and God forbid if she can't get a hold of Jeff, he won't get no text tomorrow. God only knows what he's going to think. So, then there's a hiring freeze on the jobs that she's wanting, but she can't get any other job. And then she had a problem with her vehicle, called out double A because she thought it was her battery, and the guy told her it wasn't, and it was her charger. So her and Antonio got into a big old fight, which was rather insensitive of her because Antonio has lost his best friend to COVID. But she would have if she would have had a running vehicle that night, she would have left. And it's just really hard times for her, and so inconsiderate of the man who's helping pay her way right now. But she's up Jeff's ass, and Pandora's like, go ahead, put it out there. People will take care of you.
Oh my! I've missed a lot in 4 days, honey.
Oh yes, and because I commented about it briefly, Jeff has decided that nobody is allowed to do anything. So he was talking about a sick kid, and everyone had to be a smart ass. And
I did hear briefly this morning that his son is sick and possibly might have COVID.
Right, and so Evelyn goes, "Oh, you must be eating for chicken noodle soup or something." So basically, thing in a handbag, I basically said that Evelyn went live. And Evelyn has made her own situation. And of course, Pandora, I understand how you feel now. And I will never depend on another man again. And I'm sorry, but how much more insensitive can you be than to get on the internet and publicly shame the man that you were living with, the man who is supporting you, because you can't text somebody tomorrow? There's no such thing as emails on the computer. Oh my God, she's got to be able to text Jeff.
Oh my.
Yeah, and the world was going to end. And then on top of it all, because Antonio could not afford to get her a new phone, she was rather pissed off and upset because she couldn't get in her vehicle where the starter was broke down because she don't have a job. And she would have left. She would have left Antonio in the midst of him mourning his best friend. So, yeah,
okay, listen, I get busy for 4 days and I come back and there's this and this and this and I'm trying to figure this shit out because I'm like, goddamn, it's kind of crazy. It's upside down. And, and first of all, I've been, I've gone with you through every step since Bandit died and you getting Roddy and Roddy, excuse me. I always say his name is Roddy, but his name is Roddy. So I've been through every step, and the people that you got him from who you actually had to foster him, you were not allowed to adopt him until he got done with that one class. Right. And he had to get fixed.
Yes.
Right. And then you became his forever mom.
Yes.
Hey, Carla, how are you, honey?
You were also with me when I had to go through the vet when he developed a UTI. When he was 6,
and he had E. coli, and it was really, really bad.
Yep.
And I know for a fact that all of his training, all of his everything has been paid for since he was about 3 weeks old. And because you can't go get a service dog and just go, okay, I'll just have him trained. No, they require payment up front. And you get the dog, and you have to take him through these classes, and you have to go through state certification to be a service dog.
Yep.
You can't just walk up and say, listen, he's a service dog.
Nope.
So I don't know how you were e-begging. And listen, I feel for Evelyn because I know what it's like not to have a phone, and it sucks.
Right.
And, I know what it's like when the starter goes out.
Right. I know this too.
But we got to, I think it was the flat.
I wouldn't have had so much of an issue with it if she would have been more concerned about not having her phone in case she got a return on a job hire. But she was basically almost in tears, and someone needed to let Jeff know because she didn't know if the text message she sent out with 10 minutes left on her phone roughly. Or no, she was at 10%. Correction, 10%. So she didn't know, and I mean, my God, what a fucking blonde moment, that it would send out a text or not. So Jeff comes up, he shows up, and he goes, well, have you thought about getting one of those ports, where you put your phone on, the charging thing? It's not actually plug into your port. Oh, she don't have the money for that.
They have them at Five Below. They're $5.
Yeah,
Hey,
well,
how are you?
Yeah, but I'm sure Jeff provided her one, but I mean, it was like, how much more insulting can you get and act like the end of the fucking world? And this was the middle of the fucking night. Like I said, she puts more emphasis on someone who doesn't pay her bills, who doesn't put food in her stomach, who doesn't provide a warm environment for her, and who is mourning their friend.
Okay, I have a question. You said that Jeff is summoning people. Uh-huh. What do you mean by Jeff is? So I've not been around for. Today is the first day I've even looked at YouTube.
Well, Jeff, being his normal condescending asshole self he is, decided to get on his panel. Chubbs, you need to come explain this to me. I don't understand this. It's like, are you real? Are you serious? No, I'm not going to explain nothing. It was plain as day, you ignorant fuck.
Oh my.
I don't like Jeff. You know this.
I know you don't like Jeff.
And I mean, I try to be civil to him, but he is so condescending that he thinks everybody needs to come over to his channel and answer to him. See, I'm a free woman. I am an independent, strong woman. So Jeff can kiss my ass.
Oh, okay, hold on. Somebody said something. I gotta bring it up here. Take my glasses off. So for someone so worried about the